Okay, hi. Welcome to Pod Awful, everybody.
He can't
happy to be here. This is Pod Awful.
I'm going to watch this until I fix it.
This is a mitzvah. I think we should celebrate me being on here. This is exciting. I've been meant to be the co-host for some time now. And let's do a big Can we do a big celebration together, Aaron?
Jesse, I would love nothing.
Okay, let's celebrate No More April. No more April.
Enough of that broad holding this program back.
What broad are you talking about?
April. So let's talk about you on Dr.
No, I was talking about the month of April. Today's May 1st. You're saying enough of your own wife?
Oh, yeah. We should have never worked together. It was a terrible
And now
idea.
you're talking shit about her now? Like, she's gone. I literally meant the month of April. Like, I like to ring in a new month, you know?
Yeah, but you understand that the fact that you've just done this April bit means I have to lean in on the other one. Otherwise, I've lost. I have to destroy my own relationship.
Because I've been watching you for a little, seriously, like a very small amount of time now. I really had not seen much show before. And I had heard all of these terrible, terrible things about how your show sucks and you're gay and your wife stinks.
Yeah.
And your tarantula and what do they call you? Something about your boobs?
Mooby. That's a Patrick Melton thing, is Mooby. Yeah.
Is that a Patrick Melton one? And then you've got the whole subreddit about you. Like we got r/Mersh, and you've got what is your subreddit called?
Steeltoe Boring Show.
I really don't know much about it, but I've been watching for the past couple of weeks, and I'm like, okay, let's see what these guys are all about. They stole one of my goons. We'll figure this out.
By the way, hold on a fucking second. We did not steal Mr. Spurger from.
It's burgers, but okay.
Positive right there. I had no idea that you even covered that son of a bitch. And then all of a sudden, we start watching his shit, and all the Pod Awful people come forward, and they start going, "Oh no, there's a Jesse PS guy." This shit.
Well, I mean, like I would say 90% of his videos on his channel are about me or mention me, him freaking out about me pranking him. So it seems bizarre for you to not know. But as long as you tell me that you didn't know at all, I'm the only guy to ever cover Mr. Burgers before you, but as long as you tell me that you had no idea whatsoever.
I had no idea.
I know you watched my show. Like you did this thing. There was an interesting thing you did where you were watching Pod Awful before, and then you asked me to come on this program. You actually begged me to come on like over a year ago.
Now, wait a minute. Are we being an internet guy right now? Did I beg?
Yeah.
Or did I ask?
No, you begged.
Did I beg?
Yeah.
If you say I begged, I have to accept that I begged.
You have to believe me when I say that.
We gave each other the polite.
It was you did it in YouTube comments and emails on Twitter, like trying to get me on, and my assistant was like, "I don't think so."
Fuck out of here! Really?
Yeah. You were begging,
dude. That's too much. It
was really bad. And
can I tell you something, Jesse? Jesse, April made me do that.
She's a big fan of Pod Awful.
She thinks you're cute.
See, I knew that was true. I had a feeling. And by the way, is she actually, now everybody's saying you guys are, is she available or has she always been available Rekieta style? Is she up for grabs? Because I'm going to be honest, a lot of people say she's ugly. And I want to say this right now. I'm going to say this on your airwaves right now. I think April, Ape as I call her.
Of course.
I think Ape is moderately attractive.
Yes.
Yeah, I would fuck her.
She is not available. I appreciate that. She is not available for you to have sex with. To answer your first.
By the way, what is this? Like, what is this thing you've been playing this whole time? What is this?
You've got some midget behind you.
I thought this was from StreamYard. This isn't you?
That's you.
I thought this was you.
1 week later.
Mersh with terse words for Johnny. How much does the co-host job pay? Because this dude sucks.
Well, how about you get fucked?
Mersh doesn't like you, dude.
Oh boy, Mersh doesn't like me. What am I gonna do?
Don't make me get in between the two of you.
In between the two of us, I don't give a shit. I've been fucking putting in a lot of work and helping out and a lot of shit. How much does the Mersh of this job suck? Oh no, I'm fucking pissed.
Like,
you want to just fucking come out at me? You want to come out at me for what?
Speak on it.
I'm not doing good enough for you? Well, too fucking bad. I'm kind of, I don't know, working 3 jobs, helping a friend out. How about you go fucking suck a dick, you piece of shit? Oh, I'm not entertaining the guy who's so fucking drunk he's still up at 5 in the morning? Whoopity-doo.
Did you send a rant against someone with whoopity-doo?
Yeah, because like I said, I've been working a lot. And I am getting sick of people like, oh, this guy's not doing a good enough job. Well, who fucking gives a shit? I'm doing the best I can for everything I've got to do. I've got to do his show 3 days a week. I got to do my show 5 days a week. And now I'm DJing 2 days a week to make fucking ends meet. So how about if you don't like it, you don't fucking watch it? Oh, this dude sucks. Fuck off.
I'm giving away old Bits and Subs shirts today if anyone wants to throw in $20. Cleaning out the prize closet, and I found some cool shit. Just wanted to give you guys something nice.
Balls and wieners. Okay, psycho. No, that's you pay 5 monies. You pay $5 just
did they pay 5 monies?
Dude, like I said, I'm getting fucking
just here, we're gonna let you vent. We're gonna let you what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you leaving? You taking a break? Yeah. Holy shit. For those of you who like the old school radio stuff, that was a moment. Thanks a lot, Mersh, you fucking dick. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. On the other hand, taking Mersh that seriously is a folly. Mrs. Portland says, I didn't like Johnny at first, but he grew on me a lot. I hope he comes back. Well, look, he came back. Look it. Mrs. Portland, ask and you shall receive. Can you believe all this excitement? We're only a half hour into today's show.
Anybody who wants to call me as soft as a piece of fucking paper, I dare you to live my life for one fucking day, you'd blow your brains out.
He said toilet paper, not
toilet
regular
paper. Oh boy, I didn't quote the fucking drunk cat lover, right? Fuck me. I've had one stream where I passed out. We had to turn it off. How many do we have with him going crazy? Oh, I don't know. We don't keep it up. Okay. I can't even speak straight now. I really...
Speak on it, son. The floor is yours.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm working too much. I have to do 2 DJ gigs next week. I found out last fucking week. I can't. And then people are like, oh, you suck. Well, then you come fucking do this shit for the amount of money I get, for the amount of time I put in. You suck. I don't get to fucking sleep. And I'm not pissed because Mersh is saying I suck. I'm pissed because I'm sick of the I suck comments. It's a fucking balloon that I've been keeping shut. And I'm sick of like, oh, you suck. You guys don't fucking do this shit. You don't get up every day and do this. You don't do the fucking shows here, then go home and prep a show and do another show. I know I don't do as well as other people. My shows don't do as well. I don't get the viewers other people have. But like, I try to just do a fun show. If you don't want to be part of it, fine. But people come in and say I suck there. They say I suck here. It's just like, I'm barely getting by and I'm getting tired of people feeling like no one wants me around to do it. Like fucking Jesus, man.
But again, I want you around to do it. You've been a fucking soldier the entire time. I'm happy with your performance. And for some of these people, it's part of the sport to come in and see if they can fuck you up a little bit.
Like I said, I need a break.
I just like to say I'm not fucking Nick Rekieta in the ass. Mouth or any other orifice. These are retards who live to say everything sucks.
Yeah, except my brain is breaking more and more. And then the more I try to fight them, the more I sound stupid and retarded because I can't even keep my thoughts together anymore. I haven't smoked any weed today just so that way my brain would maybe work a little bit better. And like I said, I get hung up on stuff and I'm tired of you suck. Why is this guy here? This guy sucks. I hate this guy. And then I'm doing that every day to come in to do this stuff. Like I said, I haven't gotten any sleep. I came in to do the show today and then just here's $5. This guy sucks. How much does the gig pay? Nobody would do the gig for the amount of money I've been getting for the last few months. Nobody would.
My son would. And I like him too. Just because Mersh doesn't think you're doing a good job, I don't think that means that you suck.
I'm not saying that I suck because Mersh thinks I'm doing a bad job. I'm saying I'm struggling to get by doing all the work I'm doing. And then when I do that and it's just, oh, you suck. But it's just filtering it down the line, and then a paid comment highlighted. Like you can tell it's on the screen.
And I apologize. I do have to read them.
I know. I don't have a problem with that. But again, it's just the fact that he literally threw in $5 just to go, hey, so you have to say it. Johnny sucks. Like, again, then you come fucking do this show.
Do you know how much Reddit would explode with hatred and you guys are the fucking worst and we want you all to die if Mersh and I did a show together?
But he wouldn't. 2
of the most hated people. It would be a chat full of people going, you want some coleslaw, you big-titted fags? It's just my impression of what that show might sound like. Bad Luck, but you don't have to respond to these if you don't want to, but you're more than welcome to. Bad Luck Boy says, challenge accepted. I never went crazy that often. I love cats. You're angry, less bangable April. I thought April did a wonderful job.
Well, I should think I'm less bangable. I'm a dude.
Really?
I heard Mersh was a poon hound. I didn't realize he'd park it in anything warm and alive.
Want to hang in there or do you want to take a few minutes? You want to go rest up? Yeah. Why don't you do that? I don't want you to force yourself to fight through something. Go.
Just me. Hi. Thank you, people that pay. Welcome to the show. It is ROTC. Thank you for joining us. The first 15 minutes are free. Of course, then we move over to the Locals app. I don't know where Mersh is. I sent him a couple messages. I have an idea that he's probably sleeping because he was up tweeting at 9:30, 10 o'clock. He probably was pretty drunk. So I'm assuming that's what we're dealing with here. I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. I got it. It's not a big deal.
When I appeared on Steeltoe, I knew that Mersh never reacts right away. He sits and he stews. He's dry hatching. He's wet stewing. And he eventually always allows it to get to him. At some point, Mersh is going to blow up. Now, the irony of all ironies here is, of course, Mersh is mad that I appeared on Steeltoe because Steeltoe is the Mersh effect. He's one of his guys. He's one of the loyalty crew, right? Mersh is the guy who thought that I sucked. I was a loser because I started making fun of him when he brought Dick Masterson onto ROTC. I am now Mersh's Dick Masterson. He can't act like that doesn't make any sense anymore. You know, I didn't like him having Dick Masterson on his show and not asking him about getting me kicked off of Patreon. Suddenly, Mersh is in charge of who you get to have on your programs if you're part of the Mersh effect. If you didn't see my entire appearance on there, it's on YouTube. Everybody was saying this was a great thing. I mean, this is why Mersh is so mad. Nobody who saw it said it was bad. Okay, everybody was like, this is great. Wow, Jesse was doing a very funny thing here. This is amazing. Wow, there's a lot of comments that said, you're actually giving him very good advice, which I agree. I think I was giving him legitimate advice. Everyone loved it, except for Patrick Melton, you know, the main Steeltoe guy. It was very odd. Patrick Melton had some terse words to say about, I thought it was strange. Watch this. So yeah, I'm talking to Aaron about his wife, that she's too hot for him. Family Guy style relationship.
Yeah, it's just too look, I'm sure it's great and stuff. It just goes nowhere. There's not really a payoff.
There's no payoff? Oh, really?
And like for everyone was on the edge of their seat because he told everybody like, here we go, baby. And it's like, and then he got mad.
I didn't tell anybody, here we go, baby. Again, I went into the Steeltoe thing blind. Here's what actually happened. I gave Patrick the StreamYards link so he could join. And he replied to that by saying, I'm busy. You're busy? Steeltoe is your meal ticket. You're busy. You are his biggest enemy. I thought the funniest thing I could do was bridge the gap and get Melton. I don't think I'm the Steeltoe guy. I thought Melton would die for the opportunity to go on there. Turns out, he was busy. Okay, I mean, listen, if somebody came up to me and said, hey, Jesse, I've got a secret link that's going to get you on Nightwave with Mersh, you know, my Steeltoe, I could be in the middle of my child's bris. I'll be right back. I have way more important business to take. I could never be too busy. You're too busy, Patrick? You sure? And by the way, I then looked into the busy. What was he doing during this time? He was on a stream talking to a potato and a trans person. His whole thing here is that there was no payoff, that this didn't go anywhere. His whole audience in the chat room is saying, this is actually very good. What do you mean, Patrick? We liked this. Melton seemed to think that there was no payoff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the payoff. It's paying off. It's happening. As a matter of fact, I believe Melton did, 4 hours on my payoff today live. And here's the proof. Here's Mersh on Twitter today. LOL, so I got banned from Aaron Imholt's chat after super chatting this. Dude platform's a sociopath who has harassed me and my entire family for years. I made fun of his co-host one time and he started sobbing. Quit the internet, pussy.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
He says, Pod Awful's fans emailed pictures of the headline from the crash that killed her son. We're going to have to go back over. This makes no sense. Mersh is so in his feelings that the typing here is nonsense. But apparently, he's basically saying that I'm the entire reason that this Steeltoe thing happened. Here's your payoff. He had people Photoshop my dead mother onto porno and sent that to my family as well. None of this happened, by the way. I said his co-host wasn't funny and he cried. Whose co-host? My co-host, Mersh? He truly types like a woman. This is insane. Dude, you're all a feature on Nightwave tonight. I hope so. Somebody keep an eye out on Nightwave and let me know when it goes live, because we're going to want to cover that live. Pod Awful does it again, because every episode of Pod Awful is a setup to a joke, and the punchline is what happens after.
I think Mersh is bailing from his live show.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait, what?
He's not on.
He's not going live? Well, he never showed up for Revenge of the Sis either. Let's look into this real quick.
I thought you all were getting featured on tonight's Nightwave.
Yeah.
He tweeted about it, like he made a big deal out of it.
The next day.
Pod Awful says, I'm going to do the decorating. Don't bother having ideas. You know what I don't like? I don't like that Jesse got disrespected from when he was on our show. I got a little wine and apple pie moonshine drunk, and I just kind of fucked around with Jesse a little bit. I wasn't trying to, like, destroy the... People were like, oh, Pod Awful... Like, who was that guy, Hipstar? He was like, Imholt fucking destroyed Jesse, and these other people, yeah, Aaron destroyed... What destroying? Like, I didn't insult the guy. I didn't shit on the guy. He tried... Here's what happened. Jesse tried to throw, like, a few April jokes out there and some things like that, and I went, oh, okay. All right, we get the gimmick, buddy. I understand. But this morning... Mersh came in, and look, I've seen on Twitter Mersh wants to make a thing of it. That's fine. It's his show. He's allowed to do whatever he wants to do. Mersh kept sending in super chats. He smelled blood in the... Look, I'm a fan of ROTC. Mersh has come on this show many times, donated a lot of money. We appreciate it. Mersh is not banned from this channel. I did see Mersh mention the Jesse PS interview. I wanted to kind of expose Jesse, which I think I did, as the trust fund kid, and he's all a gimmick and all that. In the interview, it wasn't that difficult. I didn't think that was a big deal having him on, but if it was, I'm sorry. If I would have known that someone I respect would have had any kind of serious problem with me having him on, juice not worth the squeeze on that one. You know what I don't like? I don't like that Jesse got disrespected. I wanted to kind of expose Jesse, which I think I did, as the trust fund kid. I thought you were a trust fund baby.
Yeah, everybody says that, and I am. They're right. I'm rich. What an insult.
Poof. Was Mersh busy all night making people cry, brah? I making people cry, brah?
I made one person cry, and I'm, well, I'm not sorry. What would be the word? Proud?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amused? Yeah, look, what do you want? I just don't understand.
I'm fine with everything. Just next time, set your alarm. That's the only thing I ask. Everything else, I don't care.
I literally got so excited at what happened. I was like, didn't set my alarm. I got a little carried away yesterday.
Oh, let me tell you.
I smelled blood in the water, and I decided to be a shark. I missed the local show over this.
Did you send a rant against someone with whoopity-doo?
Yeah. Because like I said, I've been working a lot. Dude, like I said, I'm getting...
He got flustered and he starts getting angrier.
Fucking...
What are you doing?
All because they said this guy sucks.
That was a moment. Thanks a lot, Mersh, you fucking dick.
You're welcome. Aaron, you're welcome. Frankly, this was the most interesting show you've done since April was around. Look at him sitting there awkward. Look at this fucking sitting there with his fucking pliant grin looking all goofy. No control over your own. Get control of your own show, Aaron.
I don't mind if people say anything sucks.
Okay, well, your co-host should also not care if people say he sucks. Because you know what, doing a show, if you are doing a show on the internet and more than 3 people are watching it, at least one person is going to be telling you suck. People coming in here all the time telling me I suck, and that's fine. I do suck. I'm a shitty hack. Think I don't know that? Funny AF Chicks is definitely a Mersh dub, making a broken man cry. Hang on to it, buddy. You have nothing else. Well, funny AF Chick, you're not very funny. Those words, judging by those words, it sounds like you're trying to hurt me. And that's not funny. Hurting people's not funny. So I'm a broken man too. So by those standards, is that all you have, funny AF chick? By the way, any chick that calls themselves funny AF means they're ugly. Show us your face, funny AF chick. You ever had 10,000 Turkish people in your DMs saying they're gonna dig up your mother's corpse and fuck it? And they're gonna slit your throat and make you watch her fuck my mom's bones?
I did see Mersh mention the Jesse PS interview. I wanted to kind of expose Jesse, which I think I did, as the trust fund kid, and he's all a gimmick and all.
Yeah, no, you did a great job.
All that. In the
platformed a fucking weirdo that, like, literally literally Kiwi Farms doesn't even keep up on this guy because he doesn't matter. But you needed to latch onto the sector.
Interview, it wasn't that difficult.
It's not like you're going to get Ralph on a show.
Well, I didn't think that was a big deal having him on,
and it wasn't, but like I was pointing out the fact that you did platform a guy that's done weird psycho stalking shit for 5 years to me. And all I did was say your co-host isn't funny, and he fucking lost his mind.
If I would have known that someone I respect would have had any kind of serious problem with me having him on.
Oh, no, I didn't care that you had him on. It's just that you knew all the shit he didn't care, and had him on anyway. And then it's like again, people think I was mad that he had him. I don't care who you have on. Nobody watches your show. Like, nobody cares. But, like, you're latching onto things, to people that are psychopaths, that do psychopathic shit to people. And you don't think about any of those waves that go out into the internet. None of those repercussions. But when somebody says, you're not funny, retard cripple, and he cries for fucking 2 hours, yo, this guy's bad. He's a mean guy. Yeah, no, you're right.
Juice not worth the squeeze on that one. But all in all, Johnny bounced back very well.
Also, it's just funny, and I wanted to come in, swoop in, and be the most interesting thing on Steeltoe in a long time. Just to, again, outshine Jesse, which is what I did, which is funny. Because nobody's talking about the fucking Jesse PS fucking Steeltoe episode. Everyone's talking about Johnny crying and the follow-ups. Because I win again.
Well, guys, I hung out with him. I talked to him all.
Send more pickles, faggot. 5, what's your take on Patrick Melton? Patrick Melton is an irrelevant who's tried to start a feud with me so many times. It's sad, but like he's just got, like, he got salt poppied by fucking Mike David, and I've never respected him since then. And I met him one time, and he was a fucking twat before he knew who I was. And now he wants to feud with me, and I'm like, no. Now I have a show with a much bigger audience than you, and I make more money than you. Don't start trying to act like you and I are going to be sparring on the same level. I was very nice to him one time, and I met him at a bar, and he was a cunt. And now he tries to be do a feud with me, and I'm not doing it. He's just not on my level. Are you willing to admit that you sold your soul, brother? Most of us already were born in this darkness. But you invite my enemies into your life. Well, you become my enemy. How does it feel? How does it feel? Because I tell you right now, buddy, your buddy Jesse there, if little Johnny or April were subjected to 10% of the shit these fags have done to me and the people I'm surrounded with and the projects I'm trying to grow, you'd have fucking killed yourselves by now. Some of us dust up, move on, and pump our chest out. And some of you are bitch made. Minnesota cup food
and Johnny says people fuck with.
Hey, Johnny, do the show or don't, you fucking crippled you crying crippled Do the show or don't. Don't lay on a couch crying, and then when people start giving money to your Venmo when you've held them hostage with your fucking suicide baiting, and then all of a sudden now everybody's sending money, you're checking your phone, your fucking Venmo's blowing up, everybody's like, please, Johnny, don't be a kill yourself. Now you're seeing the money, and now you want to talk from the couch. No, you don't get to talk from the couch now. You're getting money. Shut up.
show. And fucking donate, you pieces of shit. revengeofthecis.com/nightwave. If you're like, everybody who donated tonight's a regular, like, nope, none of the new donated, because you're all just and you're in here observing my brilliance. And a lot of you probably gave Johnny $5 to try to feel like cool, and you're part of the all you Dabblerverse cheap cunts. You give Kevin Brennan enough money, you throw me fucking $2. Go to revengeofthecis.com/nightwave. Give me $2. You fucking Brennan dick sucking. The whole Dabblerverse sucks, and I'm showing this to you. Maybe this needs to be my new campaign. Maybe Brennan's next. Maybe some of these other next. Because you fucking non-regular people showing up tonight just trying to watch. You fucking loser. I'm gonna burn your whole goddamn Dabblerverse to the ground.
I don't know why they all just feel the need to like throw out these lies. Jesse P.S. I was talking to Melton. I told him to come on with Steeltoe. I sent him the link. You did? Was I? Is the Patrick Melton that you were having a conversation with in the room right now? I don't know what you're talking about. No one sent me a link to anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But I've been being yelled at about this. Melton's such a pussy, he didn't take the link. I don't know what you're talking about, all of you. I didn't get a link. I don't know what you're talking about. Again, I guess if it makes you feel better a week down the road, yeah, Melton's just a pussy. I sent him the link and he didn't come. First of all, I wouldn't have come anyway. You're goddamn right. Let's square that up right away. I ain't got nothing to say to Steeltoe. And I guess we got off with just a big misunderstanding. If you think that all the shows I've done in the past year mean I really want to have a sit down and talk with Steeltoe. I don't even know what to say, but it was an enjoyable interview. Jesse like sat there trolling Steeltoe to his face for almost an hour. So it was great. And I didn't really see what he was doing in the beginning when we watched like half of it on that members show. And then you guys told me, go back, give it a chance. It was great. So yeah, I had a misunderstanding and kind of like misguided expectations going into that. You know, even Jesse, again, Jesse's like mad at me or something. Like, he didn't see the payoff. I'll show you the payoff. It's like, all right, calm down. I mean, nobody can, like, none of this is that serious. And then Jesse's like, this is the payoff. I had no idea. Any show Jesse goes on, Mersh attacks. I didn't know that. So that's a component I was missing, and I can admit when I'm wrong. So if Jesse knew that was going to happen, now look, anybody can say, this is what I knew was going to happen. I don't think anyone knew this was going to happen. I'll make that very clear. There's no way anybody knew one comment from Mersh would make Johnny Crutches cry 8 times on a show and storm off 3 times. But second, I guess Jesse does know that, like, when he goes on a show, especially somebody Mersh likes, that Mersh is going to head over there and start giving him shit. So all credit due to Jesse PS for that. If that was the design and he saw that coming and he knew that would drive a wedge between Mersh and Aaron, mwah, credit where it's due. You know, and I didn't see that. I didn't see that picture. Again, I'm not, even as much Mersh stuff as I've watched of Jesse PS's, I haven't nearly watched it all.
Okay, so when Melton was doing his show earlier today, he started talking about the whole thing that happened between you guys.
I actually haven't seen this.
And it's not actually that bad. He doesn't really attack you, but what he does here is he starts flip-flopping, and you can tell he's nervous about you, man.
But there's a fundamental misunderstanding if you ever thought I need to talk to Steeltoe. That's never been the goal. And by the way, it's been on the table for over a year, so I didn't need you to facilitate it. Jesse was like, I was going to come in and be the bridge between these. It's like,
see, I remember.
He's been asking me on his show for over a year.
And
yes, but what if he didn't know it was coming?
See, that's what I was saying. He contradicts himself very quickly.
By the way, I wouldn't know that he's been asking him to come on for a year. I would assume he would hate that. But at the same time, presumably you wouldn't want to go on because he'd be ready for it. The whole point of me doing it is like, it's a Trojan horse. He's expecting one thing and he gets a whole different thing. That's usually a moment of startle and surprise. I don't know. I've done it before. So I just feel like maybe that would have worked. I don't know.
Y'all just like go about things differently. I don't know, fuck with people directly. He doesn't really do that.
Well, I think a lot of this is just him being nervous because he's hip to the fact that you're pretty good at what you do, Jesse. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. And if you're not really, I've gotten more comfortable around you, Jesse, and it took time, man, because when I was first streaming, dude, I'll admit I was scared shitless of you. Now, I still have a little bit of healthy fear in me for sure. But I feel that same thing coming from Melton.
Fucking very funny. I just like, what is, man. And Jesse's very funny. His show's very funny. The dude's full of creativity and talent.
And like after he said
that is true, by the way. I agree with him.
No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't an attack or anything. It was just like he kept flipping back and forth like, Jesse, why'd you think this? Why'd you think this? Oh, Jesse, you have the great show. You're one of the best.
I've heard everyone just go like, he's Red Bar, he's Hipstar. It's like, he ain't. Knock it off. Hipstar doesn't have a clue what he's doing.
Oh, here it is. I forgot.
Chad doesn't know what he's doing. Win by all these guys, you like watch at him. It's like, I mean, don't insult Jesse like that. Again, the guy may hate me. I guess I'm his new lolcow. I might be his new Mersh. I heard him say
M was right, bro. He was really fucking scared.
I made one joke.
I know.
Jesus Christ. He said a little thing on his show. I did one little jab back saying like that Mersh would evolve into him if he was a Pokemon. But I'm just joke. I hate him. I'm butt hurt.
Now,
I do need him to take back that I'm butt hurt. That is legally, I can't allow a man to refer to me as hurt inside my butt. You sent me that clip of him talking about my appearance on Steeltoe, and I was like, this is nothing. You were acting like, oh my God. What turned it in my head, turned it in my head was I know he just needed to have an opinion about it to fill the airtime. And then I watched it back with his chat up on screen. The whole chat is saying it was good. Like all of his top guys, every single person, there wasn't a single negative comment. They're all saying, you need to watch it, man. It's actually really funny. What are you talking about? And then I'm thinking about it. The comment he made that really rubbed me the wrong way was that it had no payoff.
Yeah.
I'm like, number one,
he didn't understand what you were doing.
You haven't seen the payoff yet. It's coming. I know it's coming. But number two, even if nothing happened after the fact, me getting on the show is the payoff. I spent 2 weeks fooling Aaron into just letting me come on. I was sitting there thinking about it. I just didn't like that he had the opinion and didn't even watch it. And then I'm thinking about it and I'm like, this motherfucker wouldn't even show up. Like he wasn't busy. He refused to go on there. I don't know. I mean, he can say it's like his style or we got different styles all he wants. I don't like it when someone's not willing to confront the person that they constantly tear down.
I agree 100%.
In this clip you're playing now, he's, again, I haven't seen it yet, but I guess he said that I lied about sending him the link and stuff. And it's like, I've got screenshots of me messaging him. I've got screenshots of him getting the link in his Discord and responding to it. And I had all these people telling me today after he said this stuff, like, you lied. You're a liar. Patrick's going to get you. I need to be very clear here. I like Patrick. I've known of his show for a long time. I think he's funny. I have zero fear of this man.
Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. It is Friday evening, our Sticks, Axe, and Hammer dance party. Like I said, I'm a little flustered. So today, I get up, I'm getting ready to do the show, and I check my Twitter timeline, and it's a bunch of you guys. And it was like, oh, hey, what happened to the show? Where were the show? Why is your show missing? What did they do? Did Rumble take down your show? And I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I go to check. Let me see if I can check now. If you go to Crybaby, the episode about Johnny from Steeltoe, and it's stuck on 33% processing. It's been stuck on this all day. And everybody on Twitter was like flinging all kinds of fucking theories around. Oh man, was it Pod Awful flagging it down? Which no, it wasn't. He has no power on this website. And then it was like, was it Steeltoe and Johnny that got it taken down? I don't believe they did. This looks like a fucking 4-hour stream that got fucked by Rumble's fucked technology. So I'm like, great. One of the most viewed episodes, an episode that would have actually, it put up great numbers and all this shit, and it's gone forever. It's fucked. Now, luckily, I record. See, at one point I started thinking, Rumble won't take my shit down. So why, but I have a habit of when I use OBS, I do start streaming and then start recording, just in case. And I remember when I got on Rumble, I was like, they're not taking my shit down. I don't think I'm going to be getting strikes and shit. So maybe I could just save the disk space and not record. But for some reason, I'm like, I'm still going to record. So I recorded it and I uploaded it, and it's now available on my channel. If you go to Nightwave Radio, you'll see Crybaby, the video that doesn't work, and then you'll see Crybaby, the re-upload. Now, the bummer thing about this is that this is the most watched episode of Nightwave. In 1 day's time, we had 12,900 views, like almost 300 likes. I mean, it was unbelievable. I said, could you do me a favor? Can you find out why the most watched episode of Nightwave is not fucking able to be watched? Why a bunch of people told me it suddenly stopped working on the replay, and now it's not up. And he texts me back, oh yeah, I'll see if I can re-render it or something. I'll go into the back end and see. And then I never heard from him again. So thanks, Rumble. Thanks again for stepping on my fucking dick. It never fails. Like every time, like I do enough to fuck my own life up, Rumble. I don't need your help. I don't need your help fucking my shit up. It is so frustrating for me. It is so frustrating to struggle to grow a fucking channel on this alt-tech abomination of a website that nobody wants to be on, nobody wants to advertise on. But it's like this kind of shit just really takes the cake. I already went on a rant about Rumble. I'm already furious at them from weeks ago. And on the best show we have done, in all the time we've been on Rumble, in less than 24 hours, the most views we've had. And if they didn't step on my fucking dick and fucking fuck that video up, or if Siraj had just fixed it as he said he was going to today, that would have way more views. So like I said, now we're going to split the views and likes, and now they're just going to both look like mediocre episodes of Nightwave. I just want to be on a website that fucking works. You can have all the bullshit. This guy knows a secret to fixing your teeth, and this guy knows you can pour fucking soda right into your gas tank and it'll run your car, and all these stupid scam fucking Trump bobblehead fucking bullshit commercials.
Jay Rose says, anyone cry yet today? No, nobody has cried. I have told the audience I'm getting divorced and they don't fucking believe me. I don't like this. Right. Trying to tell you guys that you were wrong when you were making up the rumor, but you're right now. God damn. You try to share your story with people and they reject you. I fucking settle this debate. We've got Red Bar, Chad, and Melton all claiming victory for your divorce. Which one gets the most credit? I was waiting for this question. I have terrible news for Red Bar, Melton, and Zumach. While they were all right about us getting divorced, none of them had anything to do with it.
Can confirm.
I can tell you this. It all had something to do with things outside of the internet.
Oh, okay.
And things that had probably just gone on for a long time, and then in the last few months just kind of came to a head.
The internet didn't help slow it down.
The internet
may have accelerated it at the end there.
The internet may have put the pedal to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we could have, are you talking about Red Bar, Chad, Melton? Our marriage could have survived that very well.